Are you seeing a lot of any sort of injuries from, like a set pattern of injuries from martial arts?
Well, I think from martial artists particularly, it's this sort of almost what I'd sort of corrosion of joints in sort of like knees, elbows, and then other than that, it's an overdevelopment through the shoulder line. So it's a very top-heavy, bull neck looking build coming on. And then I think if you're looking at sort of in karate specifically within the traditional styles, it seems that the traditional styles has become a very barrel-chested sort of, you know, almost waddling thing that is slowing people down. And I think, you know, Okinawan karate being, you know, my thing that I love to do and stuff, we always see that it's sort of the Goju-Ryu guys that are, you know, got big solid frames, but Goju is sort of like the firm and
soft style,
passive stuff, yeah. So and it's sort of swinging, and that's what I mean. I think if you go back a long time, that would have been a lot softer. It's going into a hard phase. It'll start to change back out again. The showing guys, you know, were lighter, a lot more lighter, sort of, and nimble. And now I've seen that that's becoming more dynamic and snappy looking, and very similar to sort of like the mainland styles that we were the first sort of engaged in. Because that was what was available.
See, with those, just putting those martial art differences on a shiatsu context, think about that. If we were just Kyokushin and Goju and came in solid, right? If you treated like that, you'd make 2 treatments tops a day.
Yeah.
Then you'd have to lie down
for a week, and then you'd have to change.
Or if you come in as a showing go super fast, you'd just be an invasive treater. You'd stab them. You'd get no relationship. They'd be like, "Can you get off my neck? Because you just stabbed me in it." And I think then that flow and that movement that you need for really good quality shiatsu treatment, whereby your client or your patient just passes out, which I always found myself for you, is the way we should fight, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Leverage, smooth, and you need to be quick.
It's got to have that that sort of yin yang, soft quality, and being able to change it in the moment. Yes. You know, without that pre-plot. Like now I'm going to fight this one hard or anything.
That's why I think every martial artist should do at least a course or so even 6 weeks. I know that won't make you practice, obviously. But just something to go, I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
Because it takes you away from the ego of because of course, ego takes over when you're fighting because you want to win or you want to be safe. So it's very difficult to relax. But here, there's no challenge. You're treating someone, so they're kind of very okay. And then you could work and go, I hadn't really thought that I could be smooth and use my leverage.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely helped in my journey of martial arts, and the shiatsu's nourished that totally. So, good. Good to see you today.
Thank you very much. Thank you.